Yeah, hi.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, yeah.
Morning, you can't see my face, but I'm Darun's dad, Chidambaram. So I'm sitting the side of the camera. I want to show
Okay,
Mr. Darun.
hi.
How are you
Hello.
doing? Really, thank you very much, Tripti, for organizing this Zoom meeting, I believe. Zoom, right? Yeah, Zoom. Thanks a lot for taking the time and to talk to us after the SAT exam, right? So,
Yes, sir, it's my pleasure, and also thanks to you as well for connecting on time.
yes, sir, we are on time, don't worry. We take these things seriously, so we are on time. So let's start. So how do you want to move now? What do you want to talk about? And I got some questions, but I let you take the lead, and then I can, chip in. All right?
Sure, I really appreciate it, sir. So basically, this session initially will be I just want to understand Dharun's, you can say, an experience based on his preparation for the SAT exam, and I think it was his second attempt.
No,
First
first
attempt.
it is
It
my
was the
first
first
attempt.
one. Okay, and you are planning to go again in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I just want to understand, like, how why did you choose SAT and everything? So we'll be coming to those questions one by one, and after that, whatever you queries you have or everything, I'll note those down, and I'll make sure that the concerned team gets to know everything and helps you out with all you require for the next attempt. And basic, this is the basic idea. So this is an understanding that I'm here as a mediator between you and the concerned team to help you out. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay, and we have another person on the call by Mr. Kumar. Is that
Yes,
Kumar?
sir. He is actually one of the video editing team, and he is managing the call so
Fine.
that yeah, to
He's
avoid any kind of disturbance or anything.
IT support. Super. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So let's start with the first question, and I know Darun will answer, right? Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay. So, Dharun, how old are you?
I'm 16, I'm about to turn 17.
Okay, and where are you located right now?
I'm in Doha, Qatar right now, and
Qatar.
my next attempt will also be here.
Okay, so like initially, which I am personally curious about one thing. How is Qatar as compared to India?
Can never be compared to India.
Okay, looks like we have a natural Indian in Qatar. Sounds good. So you are there like with your father, or it was your decision that you wanted to go there?
Oh no, I'm here with my family. Like, I'm located here.
Oh, that's nice. Great. So the SAT, why did you consider the SAT exam in the first place?
SAT was easier than the ACT, so
Yeah, I can agree with that. I haven't given the SAT myself, but connecting with the students looks like SAT can be the another J exam for students there.
yeah.
So how did you prepare? Like you are in class 11th right now, 10th or 12th? I'm not sure.
In the Indian system, I'm in 11th right now.
Okay, and what about the system in Qatar?
I'm in a British school, so
Oh,
currently I'm in year 12.
okay. So the how did the first like preparation and everything go about the time period, your tactics for? I want to know
So,
everything.
before like last year, I was doing my board exams for year 10. So, I started with TestprepKart before my board exam started. So, like, I did a couple of like 2, 3 weeks of group session on Friday and Saturday for English and maths for 3 weeks. Then, because my board exam came up for like the next 2 months, I didn't do any SAT revision, nothing. And then after my board exams were over, um, I started doing the test prep card again. Then in July, I got one-to-one teaching with Mr. Debjeet. Okay, and then so I got like 30 hours, or was it 20 hours? I think it was 30 hours of one-on-one teaching. So
For English.
for English, just English.
Okay.
And then I most of that happened in August. Okay, late end of July, start of August. Then I stopped, what do you call it, doing one-on-one sessions after my school started, and I did like before I used to like one lesson every day, but then because my school started and everything, I did the two group sessions in the weekends plus one-on-one meeting with Mr. Dipji on Wednesdays. So and then that just happened every week until the exam. So that's how my revision timetable with test prep card has been. But before, like during what do you call it? During my leave, that's when I did most of the test prep card resources, such as what do you call it? All the papers test prep card had. Then afterwards, after I finished all of them, I just found past papers. I was just doing them.
Okay, so basically you got your coaching for SAT English, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Okay, and how were the sessions? Any feedback on the sessions? Have they been helpful?
they've been really helpful. Yeah,
Any
like
feedback on the teacher?
yeah, Mr. Jabjeet was a really good teacher. Yeah,
And I just want to chip in over here that initially in the early month of July, when Darren was giving his test on English, his grades were probably in the lower side. Then we spoke to Manish, Mr. Manish of your organization, and we agreed to have Mr. Divish to tutor him. And that really made a help, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he was a great tutor. I mean, we got really, really appreciate that. He's a great tutor. And Darun's score on the English has really improved.
yeah.
So fact, it's a very, very fast statement. So I think that we really need to please convey my thank you to Mr. Debjit. And whatever scores Darun has got is 710 on English is all because of Mr. Debjit's effort. I mean, I got to say, Darun definitely worked, there's no doubt. But definitely Mr. Debjit made a very positive impact on Darun's English, SAT papers. I got to say that. And thank you for that, okay?
Okay, sir, I've noted and I'll make sure that he gets the feedback. So, 1480 out of a 1600, was that your target score?
No, my
What
target
is,
score was at least 1500.
okay, and I guess like 710 on English, which makes around 770 in mathematics.
Yeah.
So, are you going for super scoring this time?
No, I think I can do better on both areas.
Okay, so you did SAT mathematics all by yourself, if I'm not wrong.
No, in the what do you call it? In the weekends, I had two group sessions. One
Okay.
of them was for English, one of them for maths, and the extra one-on-one lesson was for English. But I still had maths sessions.
Okay, and how were the mathematics sessions for you?
Yeah, it was good. Mr. I don't know how to say his name, but my teacher, he was really good. Yeah,
Okay.
and he like solved all my what do you call it queries, my questions I had. So yeah,
Okay, so 1500 plus, and like you're targeting for the Ivy Leagues or
I'm not necessarily targeting for the Ivy Leagues, but I might consider applying for them. Right now in the US, my main goal is like Berkeley, NYU, and stuff like that. But if I do get a good enough SAT scores, I would apply for the Ivies as well.
okay. So any like you're going for which course to study?
Economics,
So business field.
yeah, finance.
Okay. So is it finance is your choice, or you are just following your father's footsteps? It's something like that.
My dad's a chemical engineer.
Okay, so like I got a question for your father now. So how is it engineering for you and finance a different field for your child? You know, in India they usually say an engineer's son is another engineer. So what are your thoughts about that?
He doesn't want to do engineering, so so we can't compel him, right? I mean, so he's chosen economics, and I think in the long run, economics definitely going to pay you more, I think, than engineers like us. So it's not a bad deal, he goes with the money goes, so it's okay.
Okay, like, you got a very supportive father. I really like
Yeah,
that.
I was
Okay, so
great.
sounds great. So, if I talk about an overall rating for your SAT preparation with TestprepKart, what would your score be out of 10?
I would say 8.5.
Okay, and what are you like? What are your expectations for the second attempt? Or any changes in your revision pattern or any required
So
expectations from the company?
the main reason why I joined TestprepKart was because I was clueless about a lot of stuff. Like, I never properly learned grammar when I was young, so I needed TestprepKart to teach me like the proper rules for grammar and like just general. Like when I was in like a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago, I did a LSAT. Oh no, PSAT. I meant PSAT, or like a practice SAP. And in that, I struggled. I got around 1310 on that. So that's why I just needed someone to like give me techniques on how to do better and just someone to just guide me. That's what I was expecting from Test Prep Car, and that you have done that. I'm not saying you're no, but like now that I know all the techniques I need to do, it's for the second attempt just a matter of revision and how much I practice. So I don't think I'll be, what do you call it, joining that many sessions as I used to, like attending group sessions every week or something, because I've already gone through basically all the resources Test Prep Card has with everyone, like with my teachers and everything. So I don't think it's going to be that helpful just going through the same stuff again. So I'm just going to do, because I told you before that I found a website that has all the past papers. So my revision is mainly going to be just doing that. And then towards the actual, when we get closer to the actual day of, it happens, I'll do like one or two one-on-one sessions with Mr. Japjeet to like recap everything.
Okay.
And out of like the 30 hours of one-on-one tutoring I had with Mr. Dipji, we still had around like 3 or 4. I don't know the exact number, but we still had around 3 or 4 hours. So I would just use the remaining hours I have at that time.
So yeah, so if I understand that you had your weekends for your preparation, it wasn't much of a hustle, like when you started with your school when it
Yeah.
comes to prepare for SAT. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Can I just step in over here?
Yes, sir, sure.
So the tutors are good. There's no doubt. Okay. I mean, great tutors, and definitely they have made a big impact in the room.
In case you have a good score in SAT mathematics, that is 780 out of an 800, right? So I would suggest based on the students I have connected with, I would say that you can practice more on the English, for which I'll ask the team to help you out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the main reason why we came to test prep club. My problem is not with maths, it's with English.
Yeah, yeah. So I think SAT gives you like a very good option for the super scoring. That is, one of the
Yeah,
best things I like about SAT myself. And yeah, so about the English, I'll talk with the team and I'll make sure that your requests are forwarded on a priority basis.
yeah,
And give me like, a day's time so that I myself can understand where exactly we are lacking and how we can help you out in the best way possible.
Next question to you. Now, IELTS, right? Do you guys do any of those?
I'm sorry.
Do you offer any service like preparation for IELTS or TOEFL?
IELTS, we are basically in an initiation for that, but I'll ask the head of the department if there's we can help you out with that, and I'll get back to
Yeah.
you on it. Yeah, so basically, we are more focused on the entrance exam or anything, and if we talk about IELTS and TOEFL, we might start that very soon.
Okay, you
I
don't
don't
have
know any particular dates for now, but let me see if we can help you out with any material for
Yeah.
that, and I'll get back to you for the same.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tripti, thank you very much. You have a nice. Thanks for connecting with us. I really appreciate it.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
good
much
day.
for your time as well, and wish you all a very happy Diwali.
Yeah.
Hope
Thank you very
this session
much.
was fruitful for you as it was for me.
Yeah. Happy Diwali. Bye.
Happy Diwali to you. Thanks, Darun. All the very best.